Hey, what's up, you guys? Come shopping at the Goodwill outlet with me. If you're new to this channel, I have so many videos of me going to the Goodwill outlet, so feel free to check them out and also like and subscribe for more content like this. I love going to the Goodwill outlet on like a normal day, but at this time of year, it's especially amazing because everybody's kind of like cleaning out all of their stuff and then donating all of whatever they don't want anymore because they just got a whole bunch of gifts and new stuff. So whenever you go at this time of year to the Goodwill outlet, you're guaranteed that you have a whole bunch of amazing stuff. And this haul that I got on this day was literally so awesome. I got so many different shirts, a couple of pairs of jeans, two jackets that are really cool because one of them was actually a Lilo and Stitch hoodie, and I really love Lilo and Stitch from Disney, especially Stitch. He's my favorite character that Disney has ever made. Let me know what your favorite character is, but I just got so many different cool things, and I really like going to the bins because honestly, it's just something that I do with friends or with my mom, family in general. It's just really nice to see all the different things that are donated, and it's just a lot of fun, honestly. Everything at the Goodwill bins is priced per pound instead of per item, so whenever you do go there, you can get like a whole bunch of stuff, and it'll probably be less than it would have been if you were to go to like the normal Goodwill or like any other thrift store, and obviously it would be a lot less than it would be if you were to go to like an actual store or something to buy those things. So I was kind of digging around, looking at stuff, and my main objective was to basically get a couple more shirts, maybe a pair of pants, and maybe like a jacket or two. And luckily I did manage to get all of those things, just like a testament to how awesome the Goodwill outlet is. And you're gonna see me putting a lot of different things in our cart. I was there with a couple of friends, so we just had one cart, because one pro tip about the Goodwill outlet is that you'll almost never actually get a cart unless you're like eyeing the cart area, because everybody always gets there like super early and they grab all the carts. Some people have like 2 or 3 carts, and I'm not that hardcore of a Goodwill outlet thrifter, but I almost never actually have a cart. Luckily we did find a cart and I was able to toss things in there. So my whole modus operandi for Goodwill outlet shopping in general is to get as many things as I kind of want on like my first pass, and I do a cursory overview of them. You know, if there's like obvious staining or tearing, or it's just like not my style after I take a look at it, you know, any of those things, I don't put it in the cart. But if it like matches the initial like purview of whatever I want, then I put it in the cart and I keep looking. And then when I'm done with like a row, because that's how the Goodwill outlet kind of operates, they have a bunch of bins in rows, and you kind of just walk up and down these different rows and see what kind of things there are to see. And then after I'm kind of done with a row, I go back and I look through my cart and I kind of like see what kind of items I do want and what kind of items I'm going to like toss back. And I know that a lot of people do that too, so it's not like a super secret hack or something. It's just something that works for me personally and helps you keep somewhat organized when you're in like the chaos of looking through the bins. And I found this really cute sweatshirt, and I was like kind of looking for sweatshirts on this day, but I noticed that it had a little bit of staining, and also it had like words on the front. It was like from Texas, which I am not from Texas. I've never even been to this state except for like being at the Dallas-Fort Worth like airport a couple of times whenever I'm flying, so I didn't really think that that was like that cool, but I kept looking. And one other pro tip that I have is to find groups of people who have like a bunch of stuff, because whenever they're filtering through their carts and stuff, they toss back a bunch of stuff, and you basically have somewhat of a quality assurance through them, and you can take a look at whatever they tossed out and take whatever it is that they didn't want, but maybe you wanted it. And then I found this cool t-shirt. It was like Columbia. It had a wolf on it. And then I looked at the size, and honestly, the size was a little bit too big for me. It was a large, and I normally wear a small or a medium. So I'm not that into the super duper baggy clothes, and I don't know how to tailor clothes, but honestly, I really should learn how to tailor clothes because I find so many different cute items at the Goodwill outlet that with a little bit of tailoring would be awesome. And I found this lover shirt, which I thought was really, really cool. I did not end up getting it because it was like a Lover sweatshirt, and it reminded me of Taylor Swift's Lover album, if you know of that one, which I really like that album. And I did put it in my cart, but I ended up tossing it back when I was doing my filtration methods that I was telling you guys about because I didn't like the material. Like, it was one of those sweatshirts that were kind of like scratchy on the inside because it has like wool pilling and stuff, and then the outside was just like a gray, and I was like, I don't think that I'm actually like realistically going to be wearing it. And that's like a really big thing about the Goodwill outlet too. Like, just because it's so cheap there, like kind of like comparatively, of course, but just because it's so much cheaper there than it would be at another store does not mean that you have to get everything that you like see at the Goodwill outlet. Because yeah, it would have only cost like $1 or something, but that's like $1 down the drain that you don't need to spend because you know that you're not actually going to wear it. So that's kind of the analysis, I don't know, the like rundown I go through in my head whenever I do go to the Goodwill outlet, because not everything is something that I want to wear, and even though it looks kind of cute in the time, it's not something that I'm actually going to wear. And the reason that I knew that I was not actually going to wear that is because I found a different sweatshirt that looked exactly like that one earlier in the year. I actually have that video on my channel too if you want to go back and look. And I haven't actually worn that sweatshirt like more than one time. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to wear it. I might as well not get it and let somebody else have it. And then I kind of kept looking through all of the bins. This shirt was awesome. I really loved it. It's like love, kindness, magic, wishes, and candy. It was like a nice Christmas theme. I thought it was so cute. I really, really liked it. But then again, I was like thinking about it and I was like, I don't know. I think that it was like an extra large too, so that wouldn't work. And I was like, I'm only going to be able to wear this during this time of year. So I was like doing a cost basis analysis, and I was like, if I'm only going to be able to wear it from like the end half of November to like the end of December, that's like 6 weeks out of the year, I don't think that it's worth getting it. So I tossed it back. And then I kept looking. I was really eyeing a pair of jeans, mainly because all of my jeans no longer fit. I needed a smaller pair of jeans, so I was looking through it, and I actually did find a really cute pair of American Eagle jeans, which I love, and they fit so well. That is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!